Let's turn attention now to the protest by the Nigerian Labour Congress in some parts of the country today. In Rivers State, a protest letter was presented to the State House of Assembly, and what they are demanding is the autonomy of the local government, legislature and judiciary. In the Southeast, the protesters appealed to the state houses of assemblies in the zone to vote in favor of the newly reviewed local government, judiciary and legislative autonomy bills. And in the Southwest, the story is the same, as the protesters in their numbers demand the implementation of local government financial autonomy bill passed by the National Assembly. TVC News correspondents in the South-South, Okoro Bamdele Ajayi in the Southeast and Olaido Oyewole in the Southwest, report that the protesters are claiming that lack of financial autonomy of local government, judiciary and the legislature is to a large extent hampering developments in the grassroots.
Members of organized labor from the region converged on the Rivers State Secretariat of the NLC for the 7-kilometer walk to the State Assembly. The harsh weather and long distance did not deter them from chanting, singing and dancing as they headed for the assembly. The NLC is demanding the implementation of sections of the Nigerian Constitution that gives autonomy to the local government, legislature and judiciary. So far, this has proven to be a difficult task to achieve, despite the general perception that such autonomy would advance the cause of national development.
The central message is that there are laws, there are rules in this country. Those who are in charge to implement these rules should continue to do them.
We've not been able to achieve that grassroots development. That's why we're having those crises. And we believe that when the local government is given autonomy, Nigerians will be better.
On arrival at the State Assembly, they were disappointed that the Speaker was unavailable to receive them.
The mandate is already here. We gave it to him. He should come out and answer to Rivers people. And that's what we're asking. And if he doesn't come out, we'll take actions.
We are here to meet the Speaker or principal officers of this assembly.
We therefore present the charter of our demands as follows. 1. Passage of local government financial autonomy. 2. Passage of local government administrative autonomy. 3. Passage of financial autonomy to state legislature and state judiciary.
Nigeria is at the brink of collapse. Nigeria is sick. If we must get it right, we must fix local government system. Once we are able to grant financial autonomy, administrative autonomy to local government, over 50% of Nigerian problem will have been resolved.
We all feel everybody's pain, and we pray that it will be okay one day. Thank you and God bless you.
The workers were eventually not received by the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, but they leave here today satisfied that they are making some progress in achieving their demands. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
The advocacy for local government autonomy is as old as this democratic dispensation. Several efforts have been made in the past to have the constitution amended, but they will hit the brick wall when it gets to the houses of assembly. This informed the strategy adopted by the Nigerian Labour Congress and its affiliate union to ensure they change the narrative.
Solidarity.
At this zonal peaceful rally held in Enugu, labor unions from the 5 southeastern states converged. The march began from the state secretariat through Upper Avenue, Oguyi and Independence Layout, then terminated at the State House of Assembly.
So we are saying we are supporting full autonomy of the judiciary so that the judiciary in Nigeria will begin to function effectively. And then the state legislatures should also be full autonomous.
The union members appeal to the lawmakers to keep the hope of the masses alive by voting in favor of the bill when it is brought to the floor of the assembly for consideration.
And we all know that this is the third time National Assembly has passed this bill. And sincerely, if we don't get it now, I doubt if we'll get it again.
Arm of the government should be hoodwinked. And once it is done, it is in the overall interest of the people.
Speaker of the Enugu State House of Assembly assured that the House will continue to make laws that will be for the public good.
Even if other states, but I know, not in the Southeast, talk about other zones. But what I saw in these 5 states in this Southeast will pass both local government, judiciary, and House of local.
The scheduled Nigerian Labour Congress rally for the Southeast is going on in Enugu, the capital of the Southeast. They have representatives from Abia, Imo, Ebonyi, Enugu, and even Anambra State. Their mission here is unique, and they are resolute to that demand in ensuring that the autonomy should be granted to that third tier of government, the local government.
Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News, Enugu.
With various inscriptions on their placards, the joint labor unions from Lagos, Osun, Oyo, Ondo, and Ekiti occupied major roads to press home their demands. The protest, which kicked off from the NLC Secretariat Agodi, Ibadan, took the protesters to the Oyo State House of Assembly to solicit their support to hasten the passage of local government financial autonomy bill into law at the state level in the Southwest.
Please vote wisely. Let the Congress.
They believe the agitation was necessary.
That we have to gather here to press home to demand for the freedom of the legislative arm, the judiciary arm, and that of the local government. It is written in our constitution, widely written there, that the government should be a tripartite system, whereby we have the federal government, state government, and likewise the local government working separately.
And this autonomy issue, we have been on it for some time, and I think this is it because we are on the mandate again, on the move again for another election. So let us correct this in our constitution before another year of election.
The federal government will contribute and the state will contribute, but it's only local government that is paying primary school teachers. So I wonder why they are not here now, honestly. So we should fight these demons together. So that is why we are coming back for the 3rd time, and by the grace of God, we will not come here for the 4th time.
So therefore,
addressing the protesters, the Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Adebo Ogundoyin, pledged the readiness of the Assembly to support the implementation of the bill.
Oyo State House of Assembly is in full support. So therefore, the Oyo State House of Assembly is going to do everything possible to ensure that even at the local level, there will be checks and balances.
The demand is expected to quicken the approval process by the Nigerian Senate of giving freedom to the local government to operate freely. Olaide Oyewole, TVC News, Ibadan.